there's nothing wrong with that.
For first-timers to Paris, there is already something so familiar about this city. You've seen it in the movies, read about it in books, maybe you've even dreamt about it. But nothing quite beats your first sight of the iconic Eiffel Tower, the Arc de Triomphe, or taking your first stroll along one of the famous boulevards. Paris is everything you've imagined and a little bit more. The French capital is one of the great cities of the world and the perfect extension to one of Scenic's European river cruises. Gliding the rivers of Europe on board a Scenic spaceship is a wonderful way to experience this part of the world. You unpack just once, are taken to all the highlights, plus your food and drinks are first class and all-inclusive. Back in Paris, and the iconic tower is the first port of call for tourists. And she's every bit as impressive as you could imagine.
It's not just for the tourists. I mean, all the French from the provinces, they always want to see the Eiffel Tower when they come to Paris. Yeah, definitely. And though it was built in the 19th century, it's still the highest structure of France.
Despite being the capital and largest city of France, the must-see attractions of Paris are compressed into a fairly compact area.
So you know our famous Napoleon?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, there's many things. Well, he wanted to do like the Roman emperors, building Arch of Triumph to commemorate their victories. He never saw it. We still decided to build it.
The Arc de Triomphe stands proudly at the end of the most famous avenue in France, the Champs-Élysées.
We say it's the most beautiful avenue in the world because the perspective, there is nothing else like that in the world, really. Huh?
Like most European cities, Paris comes to life after dark, and Scenic have you covered with a ticket to the hottest show in town. The Lido has been a fixture on the Champs-Élysées since the 1940s. With an itinerary that features both included scenic free choice activities and plenty of free time, Paris is all ours for the exploring. I feel like this is the spot to be, especially in the morning.
Yes, it is. Look, this is early morning. It's a great place because there is nobody. It's the highest point of Paris, 128 meters high. The village Montmartre. Look at the church, the Sacré-Cœur. This is a very special church built in the second half of the 19th century. Wherever you are, Catholic, not Catholic, it doesn't matter, but people come here to make a special wish. And you can come anytime, day or night. It's always open.
Montmartre is still known as the artistic quarter of the city and retains all the charm and character of that era, along with some unexpected highlights. What an absolute surprise, a vineyard in the middle of Paris.
Yes, you're right. It's a surprise. And still now, visitors coming from all over the world don't believe it's a real vineyard, though it is.
France itself is known around the world for its fabulous wines, but tucked away here in Montmartre, surrounded by residential homes, is the last place you'd expect to find the only remaining vineyard of Paris. And it's still a functioning vineyard today.
Yes. And I will prove it. Let's taste the wine.
Oh, that's a good way to prove it. It was created in 1933 as a way of stopping developers purchasing the land.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Let's have a sip. What do you think?
Love it. I just love being here. Look at this view. Discover the hidden wonders of Europe with a city extension combinable with Scenic's ultra-luxury river cruises in 2024. Exclusive Scenic and Rich experiences, Scenic free choice activities, All onboard meals and premium drinks are included on your river cruise. Getaway viewers can save $300 per person with an exclusive voucher, plus enjoy included economy flights in 2024. To request your voucher, visit scenicgetaway.com.au, call 1300 790 372 or speak to your nearest Scenic travel advisor.